You want 100x in your portfolio, you need to have these particular types of cryptocurrencies because they're going to do well in the coming year. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm 505 in the pipe here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well wherever you are, whenever you are. Yes, we're going to be doing some news today and also going over some key components of crypto that will do well because we had the NFTs, we had the DeFi's, we had a little bit of the GameFi, but I think GameFi didn't get a real good chance in the last bull run. So which sector of the crypto market is going to do well? And I'm going to be talking about that in today's episode as we go over the news, and then I'm going to go into some TA. Yes, if you were watching, you saw yesterday that I had a Bitcoin short that got stopped out. And we're going to talk about that and what we're going to do next, and how to trade the next chance that we're going to get, because it's going to be huge with the coming ETF, as you know. And if you're interested in trading it, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com or 2bit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. All right, so if you want to join the DJ15 tokens group, it's really easy. I noticed that a lot of people are joining. Thank you all for joining. You only have to own one whole token, and to do so, it's really straightforward. All you have to do, let's just say you want to own one of these tokens, is you would go and grab the contract, maybe from the coin market cap. You copy the contract here, hit copy, go back to your MetaMask, hit paste here, and hit next, and then import. There you go. Import the DJ15 token into your wallet, and so then you can just easily swap, right, a small amount of Ethereum or USDT or whatever you want to DJ15 token. So I'm going to do that right now. There we go. Fetching quote. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And there it is. And you could swap, and get a whole DJ15 token. Right? And there it is. Nice and easy for you. So go ahead and do that today. All right. Yeah, I'm working on a staking system for the Davinci Charts. It's going to be interesting, so look out for that coming up soon. Okay, so let's get on with the first news article today. Mysterious Bitcoiner spends $64K to inscribe 9 megabytes of data on the Bitcoin, right? The encrypted data was inscribed over 332 transactions, with fees ranging from $14 to $2,500 in Satoshis, but the motive is still complete mystery. Interesting. An unidentified Bitcoiner has just spent approximately $64,000 in fees to inscribe nearly 9 megabytes of raw binary data on the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay, first off, unless that data is clearly defined as something he can use directly, or anyone can use, it's pretty much useless if you have to encrypt the data. Here's why. One, you need a key for that, and if you lose the key, then it's gone, right? But instead, what he should have done, if you ask me, is create a four, depending on how large it is. Like I think it was like 9 megabytes. So you could go with a 9K long hash. What is a hash? A hash is a one-way encryption, which you take all the data and you convert it to a smaller number. Well, this one would be very big, 9K. but both the 9K worth of data and the 9 megs of data would always match, right? once you go through a hash, right? So you can go through the hash, and you know that the two data sets are equal, right? So you could always store the 9 megabytes somewhere else, anywhere else you want, but know that that 9 megabytes must, all the data must add up to that hash, that 9K hash. And that would have saved you a lot of space and money. But people are just dumb, right? Because if you're going to do it for yourself, right, and only for yourself, then it doesn't make any sense to spend that much money on the blockchain and put the whole data set on the blockchain. Just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. The data set can be stored somewhere else, and that's just me as a programmer who knows a little bit more than the person who dumped this data onto the blockchain. But whatever, he did it, and that's it. And he can pay for it. It's his money. He can waste it any way he likes. All right, moving on. Bitcoin just made history with its bullish pattern. Yes, we're going to be taking a look at that. Bitcoin achieves historic milestone and golden cross. Let's just quickly bring up that golden cross. So here we are. I had to make some adjustments, but there it is. Bitcoin has broken out and broken this serious resistance area in the 45K, and it stopped at the 47K, which I'm going to show you later on. Is right here. You can see on the weekly, the Bitcoin has crossed the 50-day, the Bitcoin price on average, right? The 200 moving average and the 50 moving average has crossed over. So this is called a golden cross. So this is very bullish, but there's a whole but to that. Generally, when that happens, not all the time, generally, right? When the market, when the media, the general media starts pushing that idea, that means it's time to buy. It's normally not a good indicator to buy an asset. So please keep that in mind. Bitcoin technical analysis. BTC traders brace for potential ETF approval. Yes. Oh God. Yeah. Bitcoin ETF is going to make it even pump higher nonstop. It's going to pump all the way to the moon and just, okay. All right. So what you're saying, right? This Bitcoin ETF, right, will keep the Bitcoin price going in one direction only, and that's up right here. There's no, maybe it'll just stay with this line here, but that's about it, right? It'll just keep doing that all the way up, right? All the way up, right? So by, April, we'll be at 70,000 and stuff like that because, that's how price action works. There is no consolidation. There is no going down. It only goes in one direction. Yeah. Okay, so you can see how we're setting up for a little bit of pain here in the Bitcoin price. So, please be careful out there, right, with all this buzz. Okay, now, I wanted to tell you that L2 crypto token stack leads with 29% gains in varied weeks of cryptocurrencies. This is interesting. This week, we witnessed a 5% uptick in Bitcoin's value, and Ethereum experienced only a 1.6% dip over the same period, leading to the charge among the top 100 cryptocurrencies. The stacks, STX, soared 29%, with Osmos closely trailing with a 17% increase against the US dollar. Now, I think this might be the year of the L2. Right. What is L2? L2 is layer 2. It is another level where you use a base cryptocurrency such as Ethereum or even Binance Smart Chain or Polygon, and you build on top of that. And so, I think we're going to see a big gains in these layer 2s. So I think they should definitely be in your portfolios, many of the layer 2s that are out there, because they're going to outperform the layer 1s that are out there. So be ready. Moving on, another key asset you should have is when decentralized meets connectivity, how can SocialFi ensure a step forward into the digital era? I think we're going to see a new SocialFi system that's going to do well in the 2024-2025 bull market. SocialFi is basically a Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, but with crypto heavily integrated. An example of that is, this here. It's called XCAD Social. I'm currently on here. You can join XCAD Social. You can watch that video that I did for them and join me here. This is early stages, of course. I like how how you build, you create something quickly and you build on it, and then you add more features later on. And I think this is basic, and I think they need to add more features, such as a GIF. Sending gifts here, like just that alone would help improve. Then sending links, and then adding those links to the SocialFi. Let's add some links here later on. I'm going to throw in some links for you guys that people who've paid for the XCAD. So yeah, you're going to get a little bit of a treat soon if you're in the XCAD SocialFi group. Okay, let's move on to the technical analysis for the day. If you're interested in trading, remember you can do so at bybit.davincej15.com or 2bit.davincej15.com. Links are in the description below. Wow. You see, I had this purple line and I thought, it's never coming back. Never coming up there. Boom. Why was this purple line at the 47,200? Like, how did you guess that? Well, it was the previous candle bodies of Bitcoin when it was headed down, and so as it was trying to pump back up, the candle bodies on the weekly lined up. A lot of them lined up around the 47.2. So there it is. And it's a little unfortunate that I did not see that this was going to play out into something very, very big and head all the way up to the 47. I had some I suspected something might like this might happen, but I wasn't 100% sure. And boom, there we are. Because Ethereum just looks so weak. Looking at Ethereum, you can see it just. As I said, that I thought it was going to break up here and possibly as high as this level, but again, I was right. It failed. Right at approximately, I was telling you, approximately the 23, 34-ish area is where I see Ethereum going to, and then it did exactly that. And so looking here, it's like, okay, what's going on here? But with this lineup date, which is the 10th, I really think we're rallying into this date. And so this is setting us up for a big fall. And so I'm setting up for a big trade on this date. So be ready. This is going to be a big trade. I think I'm going to do $1 million trade here on this date. So that's tomorrow. And I'm going to be recording that video tomorrow. So make sure you be a part of my group by heading over to davincej15.com so you can get in on that trade earlier than everybody else. Because, I'm going to be preparing for that trade today and doing some homework for that big trade that's coming, because I really think Bitcoin has reached a top here. And with the lining up with the golden cross on the weekly, the ETF, and the fact that we have a daily divergence, there's just so much data indicating that Bitcoin will reverse. So I have to take it. And by the way, this is 61.8 at that level. So yeah, lots and lots of evidence of a short at a specific level, which we will talk about in my group. And you can only get that in my group if you're a part of it at davincij15.com. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this long episode, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.